Guys, it's time. I'm ready to start painting. So, anyways, I'm going to be explaining what I'm going to do quick. Pretty much, I am gonna do this in 3 steps. First step is to do the colors for the sunset background. Second is I'm gonna let this dry, which is gonna be off camera, obviously. I'm not gonna make you wait that long. And third is I'm gonna do the mountains and then let it dry and show you the finished result. This will be one long video, hopefully only around like 10-15 minutes at max. But anyways, enough with the chitter chatter, let's get into it. So to do this, you're first gonna take your red and since I've done this before, I'm not gonna use the platter that's up there. I'm just gonna take this, make sure you shake it up first if you haven't used paint in a while. So I'm gonna do that right now. And then you're just gonna do a little bit like that. Not very much, I'll add more if I need to. Then with the orange, you're gonna do that again. And then you're gonna take the yellow. Now, obviously, you could use one brush and then just rinse it off after each color. I have multiple brushes though, so I'm gonna use them. And you're just gonna do light strokes across and until you feel you've got enough. I'm probably gonna have to do way more red. But yeah. You're just gonna go as far down as you think you might need. It's okay if it gets on the plastic you're using to cover it. That's expected. But anyways, you're just gonna do this. Try to make it nice and even. Don't do too much in one spot, so that way it's not clumpy when it dries. And yeah, you're just gonna do this all the way down it. So, yeah, I've done this once before with the other Arizona sunset I've done, and then I've also done this with the palm tree on my profile picture. I've done that before with, okay, anyways, yeah, be careful, you might get paint on yourself, that's totally fine. So, yeah, I think that is probably going to be enough red. Sorry if I'm not talking a whole bunch, I'm trying to focus right now. I'll talk as much as I can, but if I stop talking at some point, just forgive me. Okay, I think that's as far down as I'm gonna go with the orange, or with the red, I mean, sorry for that. So now I'm just gonna smooth this out. Again, you want it to be smooth, you don't want it to be clumped. If it's clumped, it won't ruin the whole thing, it just won't be as clean. Which is very important when it comes to painting. If I do make some mistakes, guys, forgive me. This is only my 3rd painting that I've actually done. So I'm not the most experienced. I'd say I'm pretty well experienced, but not the most. And yeah, I'm gonna do some more orange quick. Just because there is not a whole lot of orange. Okay, there. And also at the top of it, you're just gonna slowly blend it in. because obviously it's gonna blend together like a sunset. You don't want there to be a white line beneath it. You want to just slowly, gradually just do this until there. And that's how you make a smooth transition into the red. I'd say this is going pretty well so far. So yeah, anyways, once this is all done, later I'm gonna add some more details. I'm not gonna add a sun in the background though, going down. That I tried before, it wasn't the best, and I regret doing that. Obviously, if you guys choose to do that, that's okay. You can do that if you're skilled enough, or if you just really want to, that's totally fine. Now, me personally, I'm going to take the red a little further down. Just like, sorta just blend it into it. Just like that. It's okay if it mixes together, guys. Don't worry about that. What you want it to look like is a smooth transition, which is what I have right here. So, anyways, now I'm just gonna do that over it a little bit, and here we are. Now I'm just gonna smooth it out again. Obviously, I don't want it to be too thick and blotchy. And once you've got a good amount, you're just gonna set that paintbrush down, and you're gonna take the yellow. Again, I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow to it. Now, the yellow is preferably gonna be towards the bottom, because pretty much at the top it's gonna be red, which is gonna show like the sun's going down, and then orange, which is getting further down into the atmosphere, to the other side of the earth. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but anyways. And yellow is gonna be all the way at the bottom, where it's gonna be sorta covered up by the mountains. That is completely fine, guys. So yeah, you see how I'm doing this? Just using one side, and I'm just going back and forth. To get that down a little bit, I'm gonna do this just to bring it down a little more. But yeah, anyways, that's what you're gonna do. And you're just gonna do it like this. I know I keep saying that, but this is my first painting video. I don't really know what to say. But anyways, I should not need to add more yellow to this, because there's that got on my chair. Hold on, guys. Okay, anyways, now that that paint is off the chair, now I can continue. This chair is brand new. I didn't want any paint on it, obviously, so I had to take care of that, but it's all good. If you guys are liking the video so far, be sure to like and comment on this video, telling me what else you want to see. And this part is completely up to you guys. Same with the liking. If you guys like my content and you want to help support me, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, with all my subscribers, I try my best to interact with them as much as I possibly can. I subscribe to any of my subscribers that I'm able to see. Because obviously some people have it so you can see their subscribers because they made it public. And so I'll subscribe to anyone who publicly subscribes to me. If I see you, I will subscribe to you and I will comment on one or more of your videos. That is just who I am. I like to show support to anyone that likes to support me. Again, completely optional. You guys do not have to. You guys have free will. But if you do decide that you want to help me, you want to show support to me, I would greatly appreciate it. In all honesty, I would. So, yeah, if you do that, thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Okay. So yeah, I think this sunset's good. The yellow doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be covered up by paint. But anyways, guys, I'm going to use this fourth brush to just, again, smooth out any paint that was left behind or plotchy, which there is some, so. And anyways, that's what I have so far. I'll be right back right after this is fully dried, and see you then. This, again, is going to be in all one video, so I'm going to pause this, let it dry, and I'll be back then. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is now dry, so it's time to do the mountains. Today, for the mountains, I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to do a black silhouette of the mountains, then I'm going to use this sponge and make a slight little, mist over it to kind of make it seem like snow. I've never done this before, so be warned, it might not turn out the best, but I just want to see if maybe it will look good. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into part 2. Once I can open this paint, anyways. Again, always remember to shake up your paint before using it. That was probably more than I needed, but don't worry, that's totally fine. Ouch. Dang it, dude. Anyways. Now, yes, that is gray, but I don't have white paint, so hopefully that will work. We're just doing good with what I have. So, to do the mountains, I'm not great at doing straight lines, but I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna take this, and we're just gonna go straight up. And there we go. So, I'm not actually too sure why I did so much paint there, but I'm gonna just, this part won't matter that I'm using a fan brush, even though you're typically not supposed to. I'm just doing this so I can actually, fill this in a lot more efficiently. as you can see, that's working out great. So the only unfortunate thing about doing the little like mist of white over it is, unfortunately, that means I'm gonna have to let the mountain dry a second time. I did not want to do that. I was not planning on having to do that, but it's whatever. We make do with what we have, and well, this is what we have. So we just gotta just do what we can and try our best. Anyways, so that is what I'm going with, and well, okay, so now let's let it dry, and I'll be right back after this. Hey guys, it's been about an hour, and the mountain is, for the most part, dry. I think it should be fine. So, let's get right into this. To do the sponge, I've never really done this, but we're gonna try and do it. So, I read somewhere that when you do this, you wanna, like, dab most of it off. You do not want a lot at all on it. You just want it like that. And you just want to lightly dab it. You do not want to, like, spread it. You don't want to ruin the painting. Okay. Guys, it's not looking awful. It's not looking bad. It looks better on camera than it does in real life, I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, guys, I think that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see next, and well, let me know how you think this turned out. Tomorrow, I will give you a little update of what it looks like when it's completely dry. But anyways, if you like this video, please be sure to comment down below what you want to see next time. And be sure to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more. Again, if you want to. If not, that's totally fine. Have a great day.